What it? Not enough chicken, and you over here making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and you not even spreading enough peanut butter. You're not even spreading enough jelly, okay? I don't have time to play bingo. I don't have time to play bingo when I gotta present this. I don't have time. I don't have time to waste what I do have or waste somebody else's coin trying to hope, okay, I look up on something. A smear of peanut butter, a smear of jelly. What it do, live. What it do, y'all? I hope everybody out there is doing good, great, blessed, stay productive. I'm doing good, great, blessed, stay productive. Can we say happy Monday? Just in case you did not catch my last upload, there's a thumbnail. Y'all go over and check it out. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, who y'all think? Nobody but the breeder, okay? It was so funny. I was reading a comment. Somebody said, ain't nothing slim, but them pockets are. All right, so in today's video, y'all, I'm just going to kind of piggyback, okay? I believe that was on Friday. I put out a few shorts. One of my shorts, I was basically talking about Elijah.
He likes to do one-on-one with me by himself. He has his math, what he does, and we do the math and the reading where your book at. Let me pause for a minute. They start them off with books like this.
Duh, monkey can't.
Okay, she did supposedly, supposed to be in a Q&A. That wasn't no fucking Q&A. That was just answering questions within your comment section, not a real Q&A. And then you will say, at this point, Breeder will do anything, okay? If you are new here and you're wondering who I'm talking about, Breeder, okay? Shanika Grant, Miss Neglectful, she say her situation is going down, and she's trying to do everything in her power to pick that hoe back up, okay? Well, I tell you, that's what I say. But one way of picking it up is not coming out on every video. And I say every video, y'all, and dry bag. Every video you talking about something wrong, something going on, this all we got. I mean, shit, if you putting together air fried chicken and macaroni and cheese, at least they eating. I would say you mad because you got to go out your pocket and spend. When you said and you talked about your food stamps and saying they not going to reimburse it and they not doing anything, now I got to go out my pocket. These your children, right? They your children. You should be able and capable of taking care of your children just in case anything happened and you had to do it, right? I mean, so jumping back in, I touched on that, you know, since she put out a Q&A. She didn't want to answer the question of somebody asking how old was Elijah. So, you know, the best thing that I could do was go back, okay? I remember I had all them kids' birthdays and things that people done sent me, but I don't hold on to that shit. I get it, I talk about it, and I delete it. But we all want to know, okay? And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all want to know too, and I was curious because I wanted to know, what grade is he in, or is he behind, okay? Because, you know, when a breeder is trying to hide some shit, or she embarrassed, but not really embarrassed, she just knows she fucked up as trying to be a so-called mother, she not gonna utter it. She not gonna put it out here, okay? She not gonna say it. She gonna try to hold it so y'all don't know. But then that's where it's like, now y'all know. Keep up with that shit, and then that's where you ask questions to say, how did he land here? How is it that his birthday, what is it? October 13th. He was born 2015. I was saying he's supposed to be 4th grade because my baby is 2015, but his birthday December. He's turning 10 in December. So I put him at 4th grade, but a lot of y'all saying he's supposed to be in the 5th grade. And that shit it all look bad, okay? So if Elijah is supposed to be in the 4th or 5th grade, wanted to make a 15-second short of him going over and she working with him with his homework, talking about he liked to do one-on-ones. We all was curious, right? We was all curious about the book. We was all curious about how he was reading to say, what grade is he in, okay? Because he's turning 10 But seems like he's starting off in reading, like I was gonna say kindergarten, but then I had to take it and say first or second grade or first grade. Now, with me talking, y'all, don't take it as me coming for the kids, me talking about. No, I am discussing and saying these things because we all know, and we're not in the household with this who, okay, and all her children, but when she put them on display or she show anything, and this is the one that she try to push and keep out of the way, okay? She don't want him to talk too much. She don't want to put him in the camera. She don't want him to read. She don't want him to do none of the things that she will actually push Isaiah in the camera to do. And you know why? It's because he's not where he actually needs to be. You know why? Because he is the one that, yes, he goes against the grain. You know why? Because he is the one that she don't know what he might say at what moment. So it's always get out the way, close your mouth, and this and that. Because that was the one that told her she was capped, right? When she said she loved all her kids the same. He said capped because on the other hand, what we don't know, he fucking knows that it's a lie. I mean, all this hoe do is la, 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 la. And it's not no fucking la, la. La is in third grade, okay? But we all know that he's 2015, right? So, which means he should be a lot of y'all said fifth grader. I said fourth grader, okay? I don't know. So, the reason why Nika don't want to say and tell y'all is because he's behind, okay? And it's not only that he's behind of being not in his correct grade, but he's behind of the level that he should actually be on within the grade, okay? That's what I would say, okay? So then that's where I say all the kids is behind grades, and she know that. So to avoid all the questions and y'all asking, I won't say anything. But I wanted to make sure before I was thinking like, you know, he's reading like he's, you know, a beginner, like kindergarten, first grade, but I know he's not. He's a third grader, okay? Then that's where you go ask the breeder, why is he in third grade when he's supposed to be in fourth or fifth? What happened? Why are all your kids not in their correct grades except for the little small babies, okay? And then, like I said, now it's making me question Kaya, okay? She might not be in the right grade, or is she the only one of being the bigger ones to move correctly? Get all them misplaced, not in the correct grade, struggling with something. We all notice and we hear when Aisha talks, he talks like a robot. Am I being funny? No, I am alarming and bringing it forth so everybody know there is a problem somewhere. Not only is it a problem somewhere, but then you have a problem with Elijah. And then you say, what are the resources that he is receiving? Okay. And how does she sit there and overlook that he needs extra help? Okay? I want to let y'all know that he's turning 10, because then a lot of y'all will have things to say of how's he 10 and he reading a book like that? How's he turning 10 and that's the way he reading? He's reading like he's a new beginner, okay? And I'm just going to say that. And then that's where you say breeder at the end of the day, where you come on, fine, done, a slim, and ooh, bankroll. All these different things that you give for fucking social media. You doing your best. You can't be doing your best as a mother. Because if I would say a real mother wouldn't want they kids to slip through the system and not have slip through and be stuck. And then you say, look at his age and match up. Okay. I think when he's supposed to be in second grade, we was questioning, but then you say he probably wasn't in second grade then. All these kids are in the wrong grade. I look over at Kaya and I believe Kaya is in the wrong grade too. Hell, if Leah and Aisha and Elijah, and then you say it's somewhere in there where she's not doing her job, but I'll come on and I'll show that I'm doing homework. But at the end of the day, I'm not giving a fuck about homework for real. I'm not caring about what's taking place within the school system. I'm not getting with the school system and saying, okay, what is it that Eli need? How can I help him on the outside? Okay, because if he's already behind and he's just now turning 10 and his reading is just him reading like he's a new beginner, that's a big problem right there. Then you say, not only do you deprive them of not having, okay, daily necessities, the food, everything, okay, the big whole package of everything that they actually need, but you deprive them of, I would say, their education, okay, not putting your best fucking foot forward, but I try to put that hoe forward in bingo, I try to put that hoe forward in everything else, but that hoe is not moving when it comes to my children. I am okay with everything that is actually given. I am okay with them not moving forward, but some way within me, I want to move forward or show y'all like, oh, I'm moving forward. I want to pick my situation up that's actually declining by the second and push it up to allow it to rise, but my kids is declining, okay, every fucking second, every second. And not only with them declining every second, I try to just push it out the way, block it out, okay? But then that's where it's like you're not taking accountability for none of your kids, but what you will do is say what they won't do and what you want them to do, but they refuse to do it. So when you come on and you say, oh, you support your kids and you're not trying to push anything, because then that's where you say when it comes to Papa, he needs his GED. That'll actually help him get a little bit more further than, you know what I'm saying, got to work at McDonald's or, got to land the job that he's landing. But then that's where you say your kids don't have that drive or that push. It's just, like fucking Breeder, okay? Breeder, this is how you mold all your kids. And then I say out of the whole bunch, the only one that you see that wants to strive at this moment is Isaiah, okay? He will push through all the wrong words that y'all can't even fucking pronounce to correct y'all as being fucking grown folks, okay? In order for him to get it right. It's sad, okay? It's sad on every end. So when we come on and we try to paint that picture for everybody, not when your kids out here in the wrong grades. Not when your 10-year-old, okay, is way behind. Way behind. You're not helping him nowhere. I think, what is it? Leapfrog. He need different things like that just to help push, but he don't have that in a household. But I come on for YouTube and act like, oh, I'm doing this, that, and the third, and my job is never done. But you have a 10-year-old that can barely read at his age, and you're not trying to pull no resources in for him. So then that's where you say, bitch, you want the plaque, you want the numbers, okay? You want to be looked at as being famous, okay? But then we continue to say it's called neglecto, and I wouldn't want to be famous for that shit, because when I open that book and I start to go through, okay, without looking at the fucking cover, but actually to go through and read and look, I see how you allowing your kids to decline real fast, and as you are allowing them to decline, you are not trying to resuscitate them, whore. What more can you deprive them from, okay? What more can you do? Showing everybody that I don't care about my kids is what you're showing. Sending Lena to school, knowing her hair is undone, knowing you did that shit that day for the camera and you ain't touched it, you ain't brushed it, you ain't moisturized it, it got lint up in it, it looked. And y'all get mad, and I have to say this because y'all seen I put a short out about Peach McIntyre too. But y'all get mad when people say anything or categorize, okay, by looking at what y'all are presenting. Okay, I'm just saying, your kids is a reflection of you. And not only that, okay, your reflection matters, because then it matters of how your kids is actually looked at. So then that's where you say, in a whole, no or not, all that shit fucking matters. Present yourself on social media, that shit matters too. So I couldn't send my baby to school with a hair matted every damn day, and my hands is able. I could do the things because guess what? I could tie the scarf on my head. I could come on and say, well, I had to put my scarf on the side today because somewhere it's hurt in the middle of my head. But you give no fucks about combing her hair. But if I keep it closed out, if I keep them pushed out the way, y'all would never see it, okay? But the school continued to post it. The school continue to allow everybody to know what you really doing, okay? What you really doing and what you don't want people to see. And the more that we see it, we say, damn, Lena. Okay, damn, she doing it again. Damn, she said she was gonna comb Sasa her and kill her too. But when we look at Sai in the video, Sai ain't never get her hair combed. They still look the same. All I can do is run my mouth and come on here and dry bag out of other people's pockets. But you ain't really using everything you have, okay, to actually be there for your children. I can't get mad because I got to use my money that I want to use on self and got to feed my kids with it. I'd rather for somebody else to fucking do it. I'd rather for the government to do it so my coin can be my coin and I don't have to spend my coin on my own kids. I shouldn't have to feed my children out of my pockets, but what I should receive is the money from the government in order to feed all these children. At the end of the day, if we really want to be real here, I give no fucks about, okay? I only want what comes with them, and if that shit ain't coming with them, it's a problem. You know why it's a problem? Because my coins is my coins, okay? My coins shouldn't have to go to the store every day and be spent on these ungrateful, okay, kids.
Gotta go in the store, grab a couple trays of chicken. That's about the only thing cheap right now on the market that we can get. Since EBT was stolen, you know, people just sit there and just want to take EBT from people and know people got families. They probably don't even know nothing because they just doing it. And it's weird how they doing it in these open states and they act like they don't know the state, act like they don't know, you know, who's taking it and they can't reimburse it, which is insane and crazy. So it's stressing me out because every day now I gotta go out of there out of pocket and take food into the house for my children to eat. So, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So at the end of the day, we get ready to head to Piggly Wiggly in a little bit. In my life, I get up, I'm cooking breakfast, I'm cooking lunch, I'm doing whatever I can to make sure my kids eat until the state can fix this issue with people stealing people EBT. You know, it's crazy and insane, but it's real and it's true. And it's driving me crazy is I gotta get up every day when the boys are going in the refrigerator, cooking up everything I have in there and not thinking about nobody else. And it's insane because I fuss with them all the time. Don't go in there and do this, don't go in there and do that, don't go in there and do this, don't go in there and do that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just insane and crazy to say, you know, what I can and what I cannot do, but I'm going to do it regardless. Like I say, I talked to the state about the situation. They say I'm not the only victim. There's other people out there that's been through the same thing I've been through that, you know, nothing they can do about it. They used to could reimburse it, but now they can't reimburse it. So it cut me short this month, you know, for my children because, like I say, I cook every day, I cook every night. The boys go in there, they cooking when I'm asleep.
Shit, if I gotta swipe the card, I'ma swipe it. If I can't swipe the card and I gotta go in my pocket to feed my children, I ain't gonna fucking complain about it. You know why? Cause I ain't, okay? INFAMOUS. I am FAMOUS. I mean, what she say? Fine, done, it, slim. Somebody said the only thing that's slim on them holes, okay, with the breeder and the hot chew over there is they fucking pockets. I mean, of where I hold myself up high because somewhere in there I'm Shanika Grant. Somewhere in there, yes, I'm famous on TikTok. That's me, okay? I'm supposed to splurge and spill more into myself than my children, okay? They supposed to drink sink water and I'm supposed to drink bottled water. They supposed to, I mean, it's really bad of how she do them. I feel bad for Elijah because then you say, I know how cruel the school system is with the kids. And not only that, stepping on the outside world. If I can't read, I can't count. You understand? It's not working hand in hand of having all, okay, the things that I need to be equipped with in order to move forward. Being almost 10 and I'm still stuck down here and she don't find it a fucking problem. My kids have everything they want. Everything they need. My kids is spoiled. But when it comes to education, they are lacking. Then that's where you say they lack on everything from the food to the hygiene to the clothes. Okay? To the education. What's the point? Why do they exist? Why do you have them? What's the purpose? The purpose is, as we always see, it's always to benefit her. All right, so I'm just going to kind of bounce around. So I'm going to jump into this live cooking dinner for my hungry children, LOL. It's funny. I think if my life started going downhill, shit, don't know what's going on with my job, okay? My tire continued to run flat, so I gotta go out here and do a man job. Whoever said that's a man job? Bitch, you able, right? You able body. You able to go put some air in your tire. You know what? You want to do the job, because if you didn't want to do the job, what will you do? Just go get you a new tire, right? Go get you a used tire, new tire, however the case may be, right? But see, y'all mental is so fucked up, because then I go back to the little Dollar Tree video, okay, where they went in there and saying, oh, well, a lot of things still $1.25 here. Well, bitch, I guess that's where you need to be residing, is at Dollar Tree, okay, on your styrofoam plates and cups. But if you had real plates and cups, you wouldn't even have to waste that coin on a styrofoam. You could be putting it in the refrigerator or the freezer instead of using the leftover plates that should be going in the trash, throwing them hoes in the refrigerator. And then that's where I say, I don't know if I want to call it dirty or nasty, or I don't know if I want to just put that hoe in, you know what I'm saying, stir it all up and say, oh, you hoe, you dirty nasty. Okay, y'all trenches assholes. Y'all in the mud assholes. Y'all in the mud, but y'all think y'all standing tall. Y'all in the mud, but y'all want to go to the bingo hall wishing and hoping, okay, you catch something. See, that's y'all problem, why y'all continue to lose within life, because you always, okay, got your little fishing net out, thinking you gonna catch some and shit. Every time you always miss it. And if you do catch some, you just catch the fucking loose worm, but ain't catching the fucking fish. Bitch, you need a hook, hoe. I mean, hey, y'all like to live broke, look broke, and think you looking rich and big bank and check my resume, and y'all hoes is still than a hard piece of ass, old ass bread. That's what I would say. Crumble, crumble, crumble. That's the only thing you fucking good get. And I ain't talking about good as a crumble cookie. I'm talking about hard ass, old ass bread. Now, sneeze on that. How chew. Anyways, y'all, so the kids is out here, and I know they not eating for real. I know they not eating as they should. Okay, the bitch is going into Piggly Wiggly, Dollar General, Family Dollar, $1.25 every day, trying to create something. Then that's where you say your hours ain't good enough for your situation. You working 3 times out of the week because you a full-time what? A full-time mom doing what? When your kids is going to school. Your kids going to school, and you got Naya or whoever watching over Sasa. Sasa might be watching over her damn self. And that's the sad thing to say, because the breeder is that kind. Get a tray of chicken. I mean, chicken is the only thing cheap right now. Even ground beef is high. Well, you know what, ho? You gotta live, okay? So you gotta make it happen. You got a lot of kids to make it happen for. See, y'all think that y'all gonna be on the government for always, but y'all don't never who gonna jump in that office and get in that seat, okay, and start making y'all broke hoes, okay, that don't want to take care of y'all kids on y'all own, make y'all asses weak, okay, because that's what it's doing. I mean, cry, you smiling and laughing, and now you crying later. The reason y'all eat chicken every day of the week, because you think that shit it's cheap. We can't eat nothing else. It's cheap to go in Piggly Wiggly and get a tray of chicken. I mean, every time I look at that chicken, I be wanna okay, because it look like the chicken is not clean as it should be. I mean, the skin all yellow. It just look nasty. I'm just saying, okay? But they eat chicken all the time. Y'all don't have to eat chicken every day. I mean, you can use ground beef and come up with so many meals. But this hoe don't get it, and she'll come on and say everybody cook different. No, it's a difference. Everybody do cook, but when you cook just I don't curl, this is what it is. I also have to agree with somebody that said she don't always have to shush and push her kids. Get off my camera if you just keep your kids up to par. You know, like Lena. You don't want nobody to see Lena right now, but somewhere in there, the school done already put Lena out here on display. And we looking at Lena like, oh shit, ain't nobody did nothing to your hair. These able-bodied hoes, I mean, they ain't doing nothing. lazy as ever. That's what they actually give. But I come in the YouTube streets and act like I want to start my own business. You act like I'm just out here working hard for my children. You don't even clean them up for the morning time for them going to school. You get these boys a haircut. I mean, can you allow Elijah to get a haircut for his birthday? What you gonna do for him? Because we already see and hear you ain't doing shit for him with his education, trying to help him in order for him to level to the right grade. So what we doing here? I wait, Felicia. I wait on it, whore. Breeding ass breeder. That's what you get for out here breeding, having the kids, but don't want to prepare and equip them, don't want to pour into them, want them to be empty, okay, throughout their whole life, when you know these kids need real evaluation. Child, she got some is them little muffin, the little papers for the cupcakes. She want to put her cornbread in there. Oh my goodness. For what reason? Just make a pan. She want to put them in the cupcake little papers, little wrappers, little cups.
That's all we need right there. I got these little things for my cornbread. Need a little bit of oil out. Where's my spray?
Y'all, don't we supposed to make the ends meet, okay, on the government or not? Shouldn't we be making the ends meet in every way possible? Because I have a whole lot of kids, and you don't know what can happen tomorrow, okay, that's different from today. So it's our job to always make the ends meet, right? So with her continue talking about she got to make the ends meet, it allows me to know why you was on the government and receive what you receive. I don't got to make the ends meet. You know why? Because they making the ends meet for me. Especially in this way where she got to go in her pocket and feed them every day. This ain't my job. This not my duties. What they doing? They supposed to reimburse me. They supposed to... No, ho, you supposed to take care of your children. No, ho, if you don't got it, you supposed to make the fucking ends meet. These hoes out here act like they having kids for the government. They having kids for the government. Not because I want it. I'm having it for the government. Okay, the government got to do it, not me. Damn, it'll bother me. I can't even sit and watch a whole, okay? I can't watch without you dry begging, okay? Without you asking for something. Without, trying to throw the hints and signals to say, send me some. Now you want to go live and talk about, send me some gifts. If these people want to send you gifts, guess what they'll do? They'll send you gifts.
Want to be alive and breathing. If y'all would like to send gifts, why my cabin not closed? There we go. If y'all want to send gifts on the live, it'll be more appreciated. Y'all appreciate it. Thank you. It helps out.
If somebody want to send you something in your downtime right now where you say you going through it and this and that, guess what they'll do? They'll help you. You ain't got to continue to come out here and just drag it. I told y'all, hide y'all Cash App, Venom, Chime, bank cards, credit cards. What else did I say? Your house, your keys, your truck. Your air machine.
This is the hot water I use to scald my sink after I use raw meat. Here we go.
Somebody asked nigga when she gonna start using her hot water. Okay, when is she gonna stop boiling water? Spoons and hot water, making hot water for dishwater. Why not use your hot water? Anybody decided to ask her why the hell she not using her hot water? Does that make sense? This is what I'm talking about. You famous out here, okay? I'm famous on TikTok, but I won't even use my hot water.
Put the bleach in there. Next side.
Oh, what I tell y'all? She got her video over there playing in the background. I thought all the TVs was broke. What happened? Did somebody give you a TV or did you buy one? Where did the TV? Or you took it from the kids? damn, when the money and everything and I gotta get it, you sitting her playing your damn videos all day. Y'all see me, watch me. Damn. No wonder she get all the phones and the devices, y'all, because she need all the kids to be in the comment section and watching her videos, trying to run the ads and get the numbers up. Damn, ho, you shouldn't be that thirsty out here. I mean, I think that's where you will not just work a part-time job, but actually jump and get a full-time, okay? Because you're not a full-time mother. You just want to make sure you got time to go out and run the streets and play bingo and play Hat You and Bless You, okay, with Naya Dusty ass. That's why she got that spoon in that damn hot water. She over there doing the dishwater. It ain't hot. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Okay? Girl, you want never making them ends meet. This shit just making more. What somebody say at the live? Somebody called her po. I mean, getting hit with the truth and slapped with the truth. Y'all hoes don't like to hear it, but it's the truth. Bitch, you not out here just living lavish and living life. Bitch, you living day by day, tick by tick, okay, as the clock tick. You're not out here saying, ooh, let me take my kids, hurrah. And it's sad because we never seen you take these kids nowhere. We never seen you jump out and just do something good and great. I mean, so then that's where it's like, what's your bank account looking like? Getting your nails done and her. I mean, that's money that the kids actually need. I think it would be tight having all these kids. But you know what? It's some channels out here on social media that you can actually look at, and they have a lot of kids, and you say, well, they doing well. But at the end of the day, even though they doing well, it doesn't mean that they are rich, but they are doing well. They are making their ends meet, not complaining, doing their due diligence and taking care of their kids, and knowing that I am on social media, I am presenting my kids well out here. So when somebody say, oh, look at them and look at Nika, because they're how damn bad in these trenches, okay? The trenches of Sumter, South Carolina. Okay, and them damn woods back there, okay? I'm just saying. In the swamp, okay? Having them little swamp meetings and shit.
This is what we got right here. What I brought out the store in my last video. Then we got the Kool-Aid package. We're gonna make those for the picture. And these what they eat now that I'm not washing those dishes. Alright. Fly flying around. That over there.
What I do know is that ain't enough chicken. Okay, I'm just saying. How many pieces of chicken do Aisha eat? Do Papa eat? Do Naya eat? Y'all just eating like one piece of chicken? Because it's a household of 11. This ain't enough chicken. Okay, I'm just saying. I say I find it being concerning. Okay, because why is she not using hot water? Y'all just saying she just poured the hot water over like she's scalding the sink out, but she left hot water to put in her dishwater. And that takes me back to her little Q&A where she started talking about the kids and taking baths and saying it's not a problem with the babies, but it's the older kids where she tell them and they refuse, they don't want to do it. Okay, but this is the same hoe that say, I can't eat and smelling, that outside smell. I think it's more than an outside smell. You are smelling outside and also the smell of your kids not taking a bath. So then it's sweat on top of sweat. And then you have the certain kids that probably need deodorant but don't have deodorant. So then it creates their own aroma. But then you push them out the way because I'm eating. Get away from me with that outside smell. Is that how you do your children? Like they just... Okay, going outside. Get away from me. Y'all done been outside before and you came back in the house. I mean, straight barbecues and all that. And you be outside playing, come in, eat. It ain't never, ooh, get away from. But when you got a whole bunch of different smells piling up.
When he came back over the door, he was walking around. He said, Mom, the lady was being mean to me. And I said, what lady? That's when the other, the lady at the front desk was like, don't open the door for nobody. Don't open the door for nobody. That's what she told Isaiah. So I was like.
She told Isaiah or Aisha?
I was like, well, Isaiah, you can't do that. it's school, it's rules and regulations everywhere you go now. You can't do that, but he got mad because he said, Mama, all I was trying to do was help the lady. All I did was open the door. I don't know why she was so mean to me and rude to me like that. He got very upset about it. He got mad because he said, Mama, all I was trying to do was help the lady. All I did was open the door. I don't know why she was so mean to me and rude to me like that. He got very upset about it. So as a parent, I feel like if it was a situation like that, we was at the school, I'm not gonna say what color she was or nothing. You should come to me. I'm sitting right here. I was sitting right there before she went to the white lady and told the white lady what was going on. She went to go tell the lady at the front that the kid opened the door. I'm sitting right there. She saw me sitting. She looked right at me.
We drag anything, okay? We drag anything and bring anything to social media. That's not a big deal. In the school system, they tell you you're not supposed to open the door for nobody. They supposed to ring the little bell, okay? And they will check them in if they checking IDs or however the case may be for them to come through. The kids know that they are not supposed to open the door, okay? So how is he mad or the lady being mean? And then you say, what's wrong with the parent coming in and allowing the school to know, like, hey, he opened the door? I mean, it's called safety, breeder, okay? Safety. Talking about, I guess the other parent should have approached, or the lady should have said something to her. Girl, go have several. Ooh. Nobody have to say nothing to you, and it don't have to be woman to woman. It wouldn't go just because you his parent and she coming to you and say, hey, he shouldn't be opening the door. She shouldn't be saying anything. She should be taking it to the school to say, hey, her son opened the door. He should. It's not a problem with that. Okay, Aisha, I don't know if she talking about Aisha or Isaiah, because she calling Aisha Isaiah. Okay, talking about, oh, it was bothering him and he felt so, and it's, girl, bye. I always want to make something big and extra, okay, bringing it back to the camera, because then that's where you say, you would have said to the lady, were you saying that the lady should have came to you and said something as you being the parent? Why you didn't say to the lady? You could have just told me and I would have told him. Why you didn't say nothing? I'm just saying, you and the little sneeze be saying a whole bunch of stuff, woman to woman. Should have came to me and said this. As a parent, this and that. So we're making cornbread with no eggs and no milk, just water. Is that hot water cornbread, y'all? Is she making hot water cornbread, or is she making cool water cornbread? Y'all let me know, okay? I don't know. Is hot water cornbread just making it with water? I know, I did. Okay, so I come to these situations.
I should make one square pan of cornbread, because my client, she gave me some baking pans for my house. I'm going to show y'all. I don't have an egg, so I put the water in it and I add a little bit of sugar to it. I add a little bit of water and a little bit of sugar to it like I did the last time, and it comes out real good. I don't put that much water.
Is that hot water cornbread, or hot water cornbread you still got to have eggs in the milk? Or she just making cool water cornbread? What is she making her? Okay, her client gave her some baking pans, but she want to use some little muffin, the little papers, okay, that you supposed to do for the cupcakes. She want to use that to make some muffins, making a mess, okay? Why not just spread it out in the pan or use what your client gave you? So client, what type of client? Is you home health aid? Is you like a caregiver? Is you like go in and clean somebody's house? Like, what are you doing? Y'all let me know, huh? I want to know who. She say, ask the book by the cover. So I'm asking the book, okay, about his cover. It's a copacetic situation. I'm just trying to talk illiterate. Because, boy, when you say dumb, dumb is as dumb was as dumb does, that's her. She just making cornbread. Just cornbread. No construction, just fucking cornbread.
If that's the case, I'll run it on box.
Just making cornbread. Just cornbread. This hoe sounded like Bob the Builder. What the hell are you doing here? Just making cornbread. Sound like you building. You building. What are you building? Bob the Builder.
I gotta chop it because look, it's clumps in it. Use a fork. I ain't using no fork. I'm pushing it down. It might be right though. Once I put it in the oven, you ain't want no. You want it to rise. See, that's the problem. No, I ain't put no flour in my cornbread mix. It's just like making cake. I'm about to look it up now and see what I can do.
Girl, they trying to figure out what to do with the watery cornbread. Add flour. They trying to build a cornbread, make it into something, because they don't have the proper ingredients. Here come Naya. Here come the sneeze. How can I bless it? Put flour in it. Well, shit, you wouldn't have that problem if you wasn't using all water. Okay, it needs something to stick to. It needs some, it needs the glue. Okay, it needs the eggs. It needs the milk. And then you get mad when somebody call you po, say it's okay. Yes, I'm preparing a po man's meal right now, and it's gonna be okay. Okay? The Breeder Kitchen, yummy food and fun. This is how we do it over here. We gotta make the ends meet. That's how you do that, okay, of creating a content. This is how I make this when I don't have everything that I need. It's okay to be poor. It's okay to say, I don't have. Okay, so I got to use what I have to make something. Don't tell these social media houses. Did you say poor? Did you say I'm a brokey? Did you say I'm broke? They don't like that.
Poor lady, ain't nothing poor about me, boo. Y'all always saying poor lady, bugs and all kind of stuff. When y'all family probably ain't giving y'all a hot meal. Y'all probably starving. That's where the negativity come in at. Y'all talk crap on a daily. Y'all don't like to see the struggle. Y'all like to see everything perfect. That's y'all problem on the internet. Y'all think y'all can sit up there and bring down somebody else and think it's cool, but it's not cool. I'm 40 years old. I don't got time for the negativity. I don't got time for little kids, grown women, nobody. I do what I do and I do it well. That's why I get a lot of hate. And I don't care what the haters got to say. Because they don't pay my bills. I pay my own bills. And the Lord. Amen, Naya. Amen. Your favorite thing to say. Leave them haters and dust them off. Let them haters be your motivation. That's what you better do. All internet ain't good. All internet ain't bad. But it depends on you. I ain't open up no more jelly in this house.
So what are you then? Is you average? Is you mid? What you giving at her? Just because you do YouTube and TikTok, they ain't gave you enough to change your life, okay? Just like, I ain't got nothing, okay, reacting off your ass, okay? I gotta grind hard. So, what you saying? You living, bitch, you rich or what? Shit, show me some rich bitch shit. Now they pouring flour in the cornbread, but they don't know the cornbread gonna come out like a brick. Congratulations on that. It's gonna be dry and come out like a brick using flour. Ooh. Okay, how that shit? It no longer will be jiffy. Okay, y'all hoes is messing the jiffy up. Somebody say, poor lady. Okay, y'all talk about bugs. Y'all talk about this and y'all talk about that. I bet y'all ain't eating no hot meal. Now people just be calling you out for what you be showing, okay? Because your actions don't bag up the words that you try to present out here in the YouTube streets. And always using, okay, hater, y'all just hating. How can we be hating on the situation where you over there fixing peanut butter sandwiches for your kids? How can we be hating on the situation where you're doing cool water cornbread? I'm just saying, think about the things that we are saying. People is actually just hitting you with reality of some shit that you don't want to face, okay? Allowing you not to be rich because you didn't get your food stamps. It looks different, okay? That's all it looks different. It hit different, okay? Soon as somebody say something that don't line up, oh, you mad. Y'all don't want to see the struggle, but how long you gonna struggle though? You know, how long you gonna be this way? How long you gonna continue to keep your kids within this situation? It don't matter if you up or not, because the kids is always struggling. The kids is always presented like we poor than poor. The kids is presented that way. And you know why they present it that way? Because that's the way the breeder allows them to be presented. They present it where they gotta go to school and smell like outside and sweat and layers of sweat, because we're not able to use the hot water, and she won't give us soap and give us the what are you living? Okay, bitch, I'm not gonna acknowledge you like you got it together when you have your kids out here, okay, living in poverty, okay, being presented like they living in poverty. What's nice about what you serving? What you want people to say? Good job, Nika. I'm tired of this live already. You know, not enough chicken, and you over here making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and you're not even spreading enough peanut butter. You're not even spreading enough jelly, okay? I don't have time to play bingo. I don't have time to play bingo when I got to present this. I don't have time. I don't have time to waste what I do have or waste somebody else's coin trying to hope, okay, I look up on something.
Come in, sir. Ma'am.
Did you call me?
Yes, I did call my baby. Love you. Hey, you're welcome.
Hey, they put the styrofoam plates in the refrigerator because they didn't feel like washing no dishes.
So we had for dinner last night. That was Sai. She didn't really eat hers. And these were the baby plates. They just eat them all. Most of them didn't eat most food. Of course, that's mine. But we put these in the refrigerator. We didn't feel like washing no dishes. We didn't feel like throwing nothing away. We just put everything in the refrigerator. Everybody ate last night. Except for the baby. She ate cereal afterwards. So these are plates that are going in the trash. I guess the girls was being lazy too, because they didn't want to put it in the trash. We don't like putting trash in the trash at a certain time at night because we don't want no bugs. We might have a few little bugs coming in out the door sometimes. And that's about it.
What dishes needed to be washed because them hoes needed to go in the trash. But instead, you like to recycle them. Okay? So is these plates where there's a little leftover food, and if the kids want to go back to it, they can go back to it? I mean, I'm not understanding, okay? I don't feel like washing dishes. Put the trash pile in the refrigerator until the next day. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come and show it on my live. Like, this is some normal, okay, yeah. Which one is it? Did you not feel like washing styrofoam, okay? Or you didn't feel like throwing the styrofoam away? I thought styrofoam's supposed to get thrown away. But you say y'all didn't feel like washing it out. Okay? Can't even make sense of your lies, can you? That shit probably been stored in the refrigerator since Lord knows when. No bugs, but they already there. We been seeing you, ho. Okay, we here to eat. Damn. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all that I have for today's reaction video. If y'all like today's reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe. Not only that, I do ask that you share, because it shows how much you care. Also, thank you to everybody that hypes It's Lala videos up. I want you to know, to all of my beautiful Lala gang, I appreciate y'all. I also give y'all a big pat on the back and say, yay, we in this thing. Anyways, y'all, not only that, don't forget to leave your thoughts and opinions down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about this whole situation. And with all that being said, I guess I see y'all on the what? Do y'all know? On the next reaction video. Peace.
We are running to the fence. We are running to the fence.